Thanks for joining me today. I'm Daryl Ponton. Today I'm going to till up a little spot that my son had put some asparagus in a few weeks ago, and some of it didn't make it. Now I thought since it was nice out, I'd get out here and try to till a little bit up in this garden. Now this is a different garden than the first one I was working in. We got several different gardens around, and it's going to take a lot of work to get them all dug up. And each week or so I take one spot and try to work it up, and then try to find my time to get to a different garden. Right here I'm tilling up this spot. There was some asparagus in there and most of it didn't make it, so I'm going to just use up that portion that didn't make it, plant something later. I got this tiller about 1.5 years ago from George. I had done a little work for him and just swapped out the labor for the tiller because I needed it for the garden. Yeah, it's not real big, but you know, this year it really has been helpful because I got all the sod out of there. Last year wasn't too easy. It bounced around a little bit. It's only 2 horsepower. It's not real big, but it beats the heck out of having to use a shovel all the time. Now last year I had some broccoli we had put in here and it seemed to do pretty good. I probably could have put it a lot closer. I didn't realize I could have fit more in there, and the ground's real fertile and nice and soft. We had to work at it a little bit last year to get most of that sod out of there, and now I'm trying to get it tilled back up again and get it back in shape. Put something in there. I'm not for sure what we're going to put in there right now. We'll put something in there. Yeah, I like to try a lot of different things with the gardening. I never know what's going to happen, but you got to experiment around and try this or try that. Some things work, some don't, but that's the good part about when you have your own garden. You can kind of do whatever you feel like that you think is right. Look on YouTube for a little bit of advice and just experiment to see if it does any good for you. I'm sure every area the ground's different and the plants are different, but anyway, that's why we got the choice to do whatever we want in our own garden. Now on this one side of the garden, a lot of the weeds come up. I didn't want to till them roots into the ground because I'm just going to be multiplying my problem. So I'm trying to pick some of them roots out of there and toss them over the fence. I can clean that up later and pick it up with the wheelbarrow when I get done with this job. Still got a few more roots here and there. If you just till them in, it's going to make it worse. Yeah, it takes a lot of work for the garden, but it gives you something to do in your pastime if you ain't doing anything. I always try to put one in every year. Every year it gets a little bit harder, but that's why I got the tiller now. Before I used to do it by hand, just digging with the shovel. For years I did it like that. But now I'm getting a little older and I like gardening, but I don't like all that back-breaking work. I was using it a little bit earlier today and I tilled up this other spot over here. We got a pear tree in there, but I might plant something else in there. The more garden space I got, that means the less grass that I have to cut. Now I'm kind of doing the final touches, raking out, getting it even. A couple weeks when it warms up, we'll decide what we're going to put out there. Got a bunch of packets that got ordered through the mail and they've been here for a while. And who knows what we're going to put in there. I want to take this time to thank everyone that subscribes and watches my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.